this is some of the coldest off-grid camping that we have done. I woke up this morning and it was 10 degrees and it's probably colder during the night. This place is beautiful. We are right on the Salmon River. It's just south of Salmon, Idaho, about 30 minutes. And this place is pretty awesome.
It is freezing here. Honestly, we were talking about this is one of the coldest camping we've been in a while, and it feels like it. We're out walking Barkley just to get our blood flow moving again. We haven't done anything this morning, just drank our coffee and just tried to stay warm with the heater. But man, it is freezing. For it to be this cold, we have gorgeous views.
And surprisingly enough, we're the only ones here. I don't understand.
Yeah, how come that always happens? Weird.
As you guys saw in the opening clips, we did cross into Idaho from Montana, and funny enough, whenever you map the route, it doesn't say, hey, these roads are unpaved and ungroomed. So whenever we all of a sudden got to a county road, thankfully it was at least plowed, but we did spend about 15 miles on a very snowy mountain pass. It was probably one of the prettiest drives that we've ever driven, but definitely not the easiest drive. It was kind of a white knuckle, very slow the whole entire way, but so far our new all-season tires are performing amazing. We're very happy with them and definitely would not have been comfortable doing that drive without it. But yeah, if you could tell at all in the clips, that drive was gorgeous.
Did I already mention how beautiful this spot is? Dang. Passed by a few that were actually open, which is really nice to see that Idaho keeps a lot of their campgrounds open in the winter. We haven't seen that recently at all, especially not in Montana. So to come to a new state and have a lot of choices was amazing. This one right along the river definitely wins with gorgeous mountain backdrops, just dusted in snow, even though we're freezing our butts off.
It is supposed to warm up a little bit today. I think the high is like 28 degrees. So we're enjoying just moving around. Definitely going to be bundled up all day. It's not really showing that the sun is supposed to come out, so we're going to take advantage of it while it's out. The view out the camper windows is just the river running by, and that's about one of the best views that you can get. So either way, it's going to be a great couple days here at camp. We obviously stayed last night, and we've got at least 1 or 2 more nights here because it's cheap and no reason to leave this view.
To the camera?
I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of the warmer temps that we have for today. The sun is kind of shining through the clouds here, and I think we're going to have a fire later. So I'm going to go ahead and split up some of the firewood that we picked up. That way it burns hotter and better this evening. But I don't want to do that whenever the sun drops and it's cold out. So I'm going to do that now. Also, they have this fence along the edge of this campground. I don't know if it's just a wintertime thing so people don't slip off into the river during the snow. I would assume they probably have it open in the summertime, that way you can fish from your campsite, but who knows. At least it's pretty see-through. Nice light, dry. Frozen.
While Connor is chopping wood, I'm just gonna sit there and read and just enjoy the views, and Berkey gets a bone, so we all get to do something that we love. Here you go.
a bald eagle. That means you're staying close to us.
Good thing he's distracted with his bone. But you can see it better on my phone. We'll put the clips in here. It is gorgeous seeing eagles just hang out in nature. Well, I guess that's their home. Cool for us.
This is technically our third time in Idaho. The first time we came through here was in the four-wheel pop-up camper, and that was almost 2 years ago. We spent a couple nights in McKee, Idaho, and then a couple nights in the Sun Valley area. And then last year, whenever we came through after visiting Big Sky, we did sleep one night in Idaho, but we didn't film it because we were exhausted and it was raining all day, and it was just a quick pass-through between there and Jackson. And definitely, I would say our most enjoyable experience so far. Whenever we came through the first time in the four-wheel camper, it was springtime, and the trees were dropping these little saplings that stuck to everything and stained it yellow, and it was just, you couldn't escape them. So they were covering the truck, covering the camper, all of our clothes, they were staining stuff, and it definitely makes the snow seem pretty easy in comparison because things just get wet and then they dry, and obviously we're not fighting any crowds, so far, Idaho's been fun. While traveling on the road full-time, refrigeration and power generation are two of the biggest struggles that greatly affect our quality of life. Bluetti's new Swap Solar lineup is the perfect addition to our truck camping setup. We have the AC 180T and the MultiCooler fridge, and they are the first two products in their new ecosystem, and we are so excited to share them with you today. You can control both the MultiCooler and the AC 180T through Bluetti's mobile app. We love being able to simply pull up the app while we're driving just to check on our fridge levels and to see if we need to swap out our batteries in order to keep our fridge running. The main feature of these new products are the use of the 716 watt-hour swappable batteries that are housed in the AC 180T and are capable of powering the MultiCooler fridge independently. The MultiCooler is a 3-in-1 fridge or freezer and included ice maker, and this is the first portable fridge that is powered by lithium iron phosphate batteries. Using the two batteries from the AC 180T, it can power the MultiCooler fridge for up to 6 days by itself, and we have honestly had a little bit better experience, but that's because it's pretty cold outside here. We have been using this fridge for the past month, and we've been very impressed with the longevity of the batteries and how easy it is to swap them out, charge them up, and it has proven to be way more reliable than the fridge built inside of our camper. The 40-liter capacity can hold up to 65 soda cans, but we have been using it to store multiple days worth of food. It is the first fridge with a running water ice maker, which is something that we have been wanting in our camper for such a long time. It can be powered in 4 different ways, starting with the AC 180T portable batteries, a normal AC outlet, a 12-volt DC car outlet, and you can even use solar panels to charge the installed battery. On the side, it has a USB-A and a 100-watt USB-C outlet that can be used to power other items while you're camping. And of course, we wouldn't be able to talk about the MultiCooler fridge without talking about the brains of the operation, which is the AC 180T. With both batteries installed, the AC 180T is a 1433 watt-hour lithium iron phosphate solar generator. On one battery, the inverter is capable of outputting 1200 watts, and when you have both installed, it is capable of up to 1800 watts, which you can run almost all of your essential appliances through the 4 AC outlets on the front. The dual 100-watt USB-C outlets are great for keeping all of our high-drawing computers charged, while still providing 2 USB-A outlets to charge phones, speakers, and other additional devices. There's also a single DC outlet that is rated up to 10 amps to charge any of your other larger DC appliances, such as the MultiCooler fridge. The AC 180T can be charged 0 to 80% in just 1 hour, which is great for all of those last-minute camping trips, and we don't have very long to charge our batteries. Thanks to Bluetti, we are finally able to store our perishable items at a controlled temperature that is reliable and lets us run for multiple days on end. The Bluetti Swap Solar ecosystem launches today on February 21st. Check out the description box for a link to the website and early bird pricing on the AC 180T and MultiCooler bundle.
stinking cute was that?
All he wants is his own chair.
Hi, buddy. We have been waiting for that eagle all day. I finally saw it. I tapped Connor. I was like, record.
So cool seeing just such natural wildlife over here. Idaho is probably more animals than people, and I think that's probably a good thing.
We're into that for sure. And the people that we do, well, no, we haven't met anybody. Never mind.
We haven't seen a single person.
It's been pretty quiet. All right, it is getting cold and dark out here, and we're getting pretty hungry, so we're gonna go in and make some dinner. I think what we're making tonight is just some ground turkey rice bowls with some veggies, of course, and yeah, pretty simple and warm. Warm is the key, so inside we go to make some dinner.
We got these peppers, I don't know, somewhere in Montana. They are huge.
Oh god.
Every pepper we walked by was this big. Usually they're like that big. So I guess more bang for our buck.
So we wanted to switch it up a little bit and do a little Asian flair. We added soy sauce, honey, ginger, and red pepper flakes. So I think it's gonna be really good. It smells really good. Ready to try a little bite?
Yeah, you bet. Much better.
Good?
Perfect. Yo. I know. It's, yeah, flimsy, but works.
You're welcome. Ooh, it smells good.
Yeah. Thanks for dinner.
You're welcome.
Trying to play around with some new camera angles for you guys.
Bon appetit! Not too bad? Nice. We're gonna have more sauce on top.
Oh, I think I need to.
Cool. Nice and hot.
Another super tasty, but honestly really easy dinner. We were just talking about it, and that was a great change of flavor. We haven't had that flavor in a while. We get stuck on our routine of sweet chili sauce, Mexican rice bowls, and coconut rice. So the fact that we could mix in a little bit of an Asian flair in there was really good, and should make for a pretty easy cleanup. It's nice because whenever you cook the turkey, you don't have to dump anything out. You can just add the veggies right in, and there's no third pan involved. We're going to have a quick cleanup here, and then it's probably going to be a pretty lazy night. We're both in the middle, well, Amelia's in the middle of a book. I just started a new book, and just enjoying reading. Again, the sun sets so early, and it's so cold out that it makes just cozy nights inside kind of what we're looking forward to these days. Good morning, everybody. We slept really well last night. It was about 10 degrees warmer than it was the night before, so I think it got down to a low of like 22, which is still pretty cold, obviously, but the camper stays at about 50 degrees when it's that cold, and that makes for a perfect night's sleep. We are going to take Barkley on a little stroll this morning just through the campground, and then we're doing some research because I think there's a couple hot springs nearby that are more natural looking than like an actual like hot spring pool. We've seen a lot of those and we're trying to avoid that. So hopefully we can find something good for today. I think that'll end up being the start of next video. But either way, we're gonna have a nice little morning walk here. Sun may come out today, which would be really nice. And yeah, just gonna be another beautiful day here in Idaho.
Good morning. Cheers to our first warm day yet. It's 27. Ready? Since we are back from our walk, I thought I would show you guys the bathroom really quickly because they are very nice, and I don't know if we already said it, but this place is $5 a night in the winter. I think it's 10 on the other summer months. $5 a night, and look how clean these things are. Shocking. Honestly, I can't tell you how many pit toilets I've seen that do not have lights on the inside, and for these things to be plugged in and working in the winter is so nice, because if we have to use the bathroom at night, we can leave the light on and it's not a dark hole to go to the bathroom in. That sounds really funny, but it is really nice. Huge perk, and they're really clean, fully stocked, and we've seen nobody here this whole time, so someone must come around and clean them. Thank you so much for keeping this campground very nice, clean, and beautiful. We are going to end the video here. We have to pack up the camper because we are headed towards a hot spring, which you guys will see in the next video. I am so excited.
Hopefully this is going to be as nice as the pictures look like and what we are expecting, but either way, we are so impressed with our time here in Idaho right now. I'd say it's the best of the 3 trips that we've been, even though the other 2 weren't very long. We plan on being here for about another week, so hopefully we can find a few more gorgeous spots, and we can't wait to share all of it with you guys.
If you guys have other hot spring recommendations around the Stanley area, please drop them below because we would love to see more of them and experience them.
If you're new here and you are enjoying our videos, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and continue following us on our journey living in our truck camper. We are getting close to 2 years on the road living in this thing, and we are loving it still just as much as the day we started. So thank you all for being here, and we hope you have a large day.
Bye guys, thanks for watching.